Determined.
Determined.
Inspired.
Inspired.
Victorious.
Victorious.
Anointed. Anointed.
Divas of Dallas! Hey!
Hello everyone, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever time it is when you're watching this. I am your girl C. Renee, and I am sitting here with Miss Tabitha. And today we are going to talk about her dessert social. Yes, dessert social. Tell us about it.
Yes, that's exactly right, a dessert social. So this event we're doing, I specially cater to single parents, moms and dads. And so we're creating an atmosphere where we want people to be comfortable. We want single moms and dads to be able to come together, have a safe environment where they can mix and mingle and connect. And you may know something that I don't know. So we want to be able to connect people with each other so that you're able to have conversations and we're able to deal with our struggles and that we face. So we thought a very fun way of bringing moms and dads together is to have some dessert. And what better way to do that than to have some ice cream and some cake and some cookies and just enjoy mixing and mingling with each other in a very fun way.
So can I get comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get comfortable because I have some questions that I want to ask. So we're gonna sit on the couch. So
I'm gonna get comfortable too then.
All right, well Tabitha, tell me, why is this so important to you?
Oh, I went through a divorce in 2014, and when I went through that divorce, it put me in a different place where I didn't see myself being. I didn't know that when I said my vows, I was going to end up at some point being a single mom, which many people that go through different situations like that, they don't see themselves in that position.
Right.
And so, me with my spiritual background, my faith is very important to me. So a lot of my strength came from being involved with my church family. However, in the midst of that, even though they were an awesome support to me, there were some areas that they were not able to support me. And so when it came down to it, I found myself being in a very isolated place, in a place of loneliness, in a place where I found myself having to fend for myself.
You know, sometimes we really just want that support
Yes.
of other single parents.
That's
We
right.
want to just come and sit down and talk
That's
and
right.
just, I may need an ear
I may need an
or
ear.
shoulder. I may need to vent, or I may even need to just say, I need some adult time. I just need to talk. Yes. Or some help.
I just need some help.
Help. Talk about that.
Well, the biggest thing is whenever you're going, what I found was when I went on my journey to be a single parent, right? I ran into a lot of other single parents, and people are single parents for different reasons, okay? I have run across widows. I have run across people that went through divorce. Like, I have run across people that just ended up adopting kids, or families passed away and they had to take on their grandkids. People are single parents for different reasons. And what was happening is I found that there was a missing connection with support spiritually. The name of the ministry is Single Parents Raising Royalty. Raising Royalty because 1 Peter 2:9 says we are a royal priesthood. And God has called us to a place of royalty. And if I, as a single mom, I cannot function because spiritually I'm off. Because of what has just happened to me. My life has just been destroyed. My life has just been changed. A big heavy weight, a big burden, my life, I've just lost everything. My family, I'm isolated, I'm by myself. So if whatever stages I'm going through, I found that the children go through the same state. They go through the same stages as the mom. They go through the same stages as the dad. So if I break up, my kids break up. And never mind the fact that they have grown attached to this individual. When mama and daddy break up, the kids break up too. When mama and boyfriend break up, they break. When there's a break and the children are tied to that. So I cannot properly raise my child if I don't have the emotional tools available to help me to, number one, heal. And to be able to raise my children properly. If I don't find a way to break the cycle, then the cycle continues.
The cycle continues.
And then we're not breaking generational curses. So what I found was that in the body of Christ, in the body of believers, it's almost you're almost an outcast when you go through a divorce. When you become a single parent, people don't know why you're a single parent. But God never led us to focus on why a person is a single parent. He just called us to compassion, and he calls us to move.
Wow.
He called us to help. So you can go and tell me to pray about it. But then if I still need food in my cabinet, you telling me to pray about it did nothing for my family, because I'm going to pray. That's an automatic. I need God. I'm going to pray. Some people don't, so that's good advice for some people that don't. But for a believer and someone who worships God on a regular basis, prayer is a part of my lifestyle.
Right.
So to tell me to pray and then not create an opportunity or give me a resource or a way to heal or to help me to get through, I think it could be a slight offensive, because at some point you may be looking for me and I'm not there, and you don't know why I'm not there. Well, I'm trying to take care of my kids. Single Parents Raising Royalty began just honoring single parents for their hard work and dedication, for just being single moms and single dads and saying, hey, I see you. And it just kind of went from there.
How long has it been around?
It's actually been around for 1 year.
A year?
Yeah, just 1 year. And this is this event will actually be going on our 4th event for a year.
So at this event, what all will it entail? I mean, aside from dessert.
Okay, so we're going to do some mixing, and we're going to do some mingling.
Okay.
We're going to have some fun. We're going to get to know each other. I find that for men, it's very difficult for them to communicate. And so that's one of the reasons why we created the atmosphere for men and women. And so sometimes men just need to get their feet wet. They need to, I want them to come to the event and see, hey, there are going to be men and there are going to be women here, but this is not a hookup. This is still a spiritual thing. This is still a way for us to be able to see each other in a different light. We don't have to come and mix and oh, let's start hooking up. No, let's care about each other's spirituality. Let's care about each other's soul. Right. So we're going to do some mixing. We're going to play some fun mixing games. We're going to eat some dessert. I have a nonprofit coming out. Her name is Ebony, and her foundation, her nonprofit is A Twist of Faith, and she is a single mom herself, a divorcee. And she actually found her calling by going into shelters and working with single moms and their children. And so she's going to come out, she's going to speak a little bit about her nonprofit, and we're actually going to gift her nonprofit with blessing bags of toiletries for her nonprofit summer.
What is it that you need for your ministry?
Funding. Ding.
Ding. Funding.
Funding.
Okay. And how could, if someone wanted to donate, or just be a blessing, period, point blank, how could they?
Right now, Single Parents Raising Royalty has a cash app that we use. That's the best way for everyone to do that right now. That's been the best effective way for our ministry. Everything that comes in through our cash app, it gets used towards the ministry.
You need any hands, any helping hands?
Yes, we always need help. Like I said, we're getting ready to work with a nonprofit. We're working with a nonprofit, so we always want to take donations for toiletries. We would like to take donations of lipstick and clothes, because we also work with a nonprofit through the Twist of Faith who does job readiness. So she prepares some of the women in the shelters for job readiness, and sometimes they get ready for their interviews right at the shelter. So we would like to give them some makeup and give them some lipstick so that they can leave from there, and jewelry that they can wear. And we're taking business
I know a
clothes
lot of
also as
paparazzi
well.
consultants. I mean, hey, donations, makeup, jewelry, clothes,
makeup, jewelry.
Where can they bring
toiletries?
that?
They can bring it to 6404 Page Road. North Colony Church of Christ is the main place where we accept the donations, and we do them basically on Friday, and Saturday. December the 8th will be our next brunch. It's going to be a holiday brunch. It will be for single parents, moms and dads. We do realize that the holiday season is not always a very fun season for everybody. And it's a very tough time. And so we want to be able to create an atmosphere where there's going to be some involvement and you're not alone and you're not by yourself. You're not alone. You can come and celebrate with other single moms and dads. And every last one of our events, we do have babysitters.
Wow.
We do have babysitters, so no excuses.
You can come out and bring the babies, and if you just need a babysitter, they have babysitters.
We have babysitters, and they will eat. Your babies will be eating too.
And they're gonna feed your baby too.
Come on,
get behind this cause. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Tabitha, for letting me come in and interview you and talk about what you had going on. And so again, if you need anything from C. Renee, then just let me know.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for the exposure. I greatly appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. All right, guys, I am signing out. This concludes C. Renee Divas of Dallas, Determined, Inspired, Victoria, Anointed Sisters. Y'all take it easy, and till next time.
Thanks.
Bye.